Hi designers! Today is the day I'm going to show you how to make this outfit. Patterns are linked below and I'm going to talk a little bit about the details of this skirt. Now the skirt is probably one of the most easy to sew and so flattering. It has a cool detail here at the waist with the two darts on each side and it's the same on the back as well. It has oops, it has zipper on the side right here, and then it's paired with this little gathered top that you can wear it this way on your shoulders or just up. These two darts here, and then I also added this faux placket with these little buttons. But if you look a little closer, I just found these super cute cherry buttons, and then under it you just have the zipper. And yes, that is the whole outfit. And I can't wait to show you the details to start sewing this. After you download the patterns, you match them by number, top left, and start cutting them. This is what I have for the top patterns, and I start pinning the patterns on my fabric before cutting. These patterns already have seam allowance, so it's easy to just place on the fabric and start cutting. For the back, I have two darts, so I make sure after cutting, I mark them properly. Normal pencil, I match the ends and then just trace. Now I'm starting to put together the skirt pattern. This is such an easy but flattering skirt that has just a few sewing parts. The skirt has two pleats at the top on each side. So I just follow the instructions and the markings and pin them in place. I'm starting to sew them. It's about 5 inches from the top. It's an edge stitch. And this is how it actually looks. So I have about 4 stitches, 4 darts in the front and 4 in the back. So front and back are exactly the same. Now I'm starting to pin the side seams before sewing. I take into account that one side has the zipper, so I follow that marking as well. This is the waistband, and I have 2 of them, and I'm going to stitch the side of it. Okay, now it's time to start sewing the side seams. Okay, this is how the skirt looks like with a lining in, but this floral one does not have a lining set up, so I only have the waistband. So I'm going to sew the waist of the dress with the waistband together from one side all the way to the other side. And this is how it looks like. Now, to make sure the waistband is not visible on the outside, I'm going to create an edge stitch so it's easy to fold. All right, so the stitch is created having the seams on the right side, just like this. And let me just bring it a little closer. So I'm just stitching right there next to the seam. This is the final result. So you see when you fold it, it's not visible on the outside. And if you want, you can just create another stitch like this, or just do a hand sewing to secure it in place. Now let's do the top. I'm going to make sure I have all my markings here. The front part will have this ruching. So you can just create 2 stitches, very loose stitches in the middle, and gather them like so. Once I'm done, let's match the center front like this, and then I'm gonna match the other little matches that I have created, other markings. Now I start sewing. Okay, so this is the result. Let me just make sure the fabric is out. And now I'm gonna use the other layer of the top to just basically hide these gathers and stitches for a nice clean finish on the outside and inside as well. So let's pin. And start sewing. So you see now that it's stitched, this is how it looks on the inside. It's very clean and nice stitches. Okay, so this is the front. Now let's take the back. We have our darts. I'm going to pin them and secure them in place before sewing. So you have one at the bottom, one at the top, where the point is, and one in the middle. And I'm going to sew those. And also the sleeves, I'm just going to sew them just at the sides. Okay, now once the sewing is done, let's open them. This is how it looks like with them open. And now I'm going to sew the side seams like this. Let's pin first. And start sewing. Okay, sewing is done. So I have a nice clean finish. And I'm going to attach the sleeve starting at the under part. So let's match the seams together. Then I'm just gonna go around, match the notches. Now that they're all finished, I have stitched and sewn the sleeve part. I'm going to create a baby hem for the edges. It's just a clean finish and it looks really good this way. You can use the iron to help cure the baby hem in place. And I'm gonna do the same for the bottom as well. And then start sewing. You can create your own binding, but I have just purchased one. It's 1/2 inch wide. And I'm just going to place this tubular elastic in after I finish. So let's mark it. It can be 1/2 inch to 1 inch away from the edge. I'm going to mark this with a pencil and I'm just going to go all the way around. After this, I'm going to start pinning in place the tubular binding. And then I'm going to start doing an edge stitch very close to the edge of every single binding. Now that I am done, I'm going to use a safety pin and merge the tubular elastic inside. If you have a wider elastic, then your binding tape is going to have to be wider than this. So this is going to take a little while here. I'm just going to place it all inside and just adjust as I go. This is how it looks like. And then here at the back, of course, based on your preference, you're going to make your own based on your body width. I'm going to create the same edge baby hem for the sleeves and the same binding secured in place with the pins, and then edge stitch and add the elastic, the same as we did for the top part. One thing I haven't shown is the fact that I have added a zipper at the center back, and I have also created this little placket at the back with 4 buttons just to hide it. So this is what you see here on this image. Just a little piece of fabric that's covering the zipper part, and it just makes it look more finished and more expensive. All right, this is the final result.